What up, guys? Mac Daddy Dipper here. I'm Big Mac, and I'm gonna be your host for today's video. Y'all might want to sit back on this fucking video, guys, because this is gonna be the rant of the freaking century right here. I mean, this is over something that I keep seeing more and more of on social media. I keep seeing more on, random websites that I go to, and my Facebook, my Instagram, all that shit. This is what I fucking see. And even at my own school, this is what I fucking see. So before I get into that, today's dip, we got the classic man dip, Copenhagen long cut. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, sit back and pack. Mud jug of the day is our Rebel Flag mud jug. If you don't have a mud jug, go to www.mudjug.com and get yourself one. Alright, so this is how I got the motivation for this rant. I was sitting with a group of friends at my lunch table. And my guys, we were talking about what we were going to do after high school, because we're all fucking seniors except for this one motherfucker who I'll get to in a minute. I think he's like a sophomore or a junior. Well, a lot of them are planning on staying around here where I live. Gonna do this, that, and other. Respectable jobs, but something that I wouldn't really want to do. And, let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. And I told him, I don't plan on staying here. Well, this one motherfucker asked why I didn't want to stay here. I said I really didn't have much of a choice, because I'm going to Fort Benning, Georgia for basic combat training in June. And I told him, I was enlisted in the military and all that. He goes, well, I don't like the military. And kind of in a state of shock, I go, why not? He said, because all they do is kill people. We don't need any more killing. And I said, so you don't support troops? He goes, no, I do not support our military. They're just a bunch of fucktards that need to die. Now, if you are an enlisted in the military, what would you have done? A lot of you are probably saying, oh, I'd kill that son of a bitch. But no. Alright, I didn't hurt him, I didn't fight. Only thing is, I said, there are men and women out there that are giving their lives, not their careers, not their time, not their effort, their lives, fighting to protect our freedom. The military isn't just about a bunch of gunslinging morons going out there and blowing shit up because they think it's fun. No, that is not what the military is all about. The military protects those who cannot defend themselves. Like that one motherfucker at my lunch table. And I keep seeing on a lot of social media about these people that denounce the military, saying that we're just a bunch of fucking morons. It's really them who are the fucking morons, because America is known as land of the free and home of the brave. It wouldn't be the land of the free and home of the brave if it wasn't for the military. You know, the military has pretty much been the sole reason why we're not speaking Chinese or Korean or Vietnamese or Japanese or German. Well, I take that back. We were one vote away from German actually being our official language. But, still, nonetheless, the military should be one of the most honorable jobs in America. And it is one of the most honorable jobs. All these people out here saying, oh, the military's bad, the military's bad. What's so bad about it? Alright? People say, oh, they just come home all psychopathic and stuff like that. Well, for your fucking information, it's called post-traumatic stress disorder. You want to know why? Because they were forced to do something they didn't want to do. Nobody in their right mind is going to want to go out there and kill things just because they think it's fun. Humans are not animals. Alright? We have a brain for reasoning. We are not animals. We do not want to just go out there and kill things just for fun. I mean, we go out there and we fight for our freedom. We fight for our rights to be Americans. You know, we fight for all of the freedoms that we do have. People are going to say, well, America doesn't feel very free. Well, take a walk in some other country. Take a walk into some other country where if women don't cover their faces and wear all these big clothing and that covers up absolutely everything, they get beaten. They get punished. And here you see 14 and 15-year-olds showing their boobs on frickin' the internet. I mean, you got young teenage girls that wear shorts with their ass and shirts with their tits hanging out. Hell, 95% of those teenagers would be killed if they stepped into another country such as the Middle East. They would be beaten half to death. So, really, America is pretty free. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't support some things that the government does. Like, for instance, the gun control stuff. I do not support that one bit. Well, I tell you what, I support it to a point to where there needs to be better background checks and stuff like that on guns. But as far as, you know, taking away guns, that's pointless. But that's not the point. The point is, guys, the military is not bad. We're not a bunch of gunslinging outlaws just going out there and killing things just because it was fun. We go out there to protect. We go out there to protect America. That's why we go to war. War has been going on for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Without war, you wouldn't even have history. Because, you know, War makes history. War is what makes history. I'm not saying war is a good thing, because it's not. Fighting and violence and stuff like that, it's not a good thing. No one likes war. But it is necessary because not everyone's going to get along. It's just like I think of the world like a high school. And the cliques being, like countries. You know, you have all these different cliques or countries. Several of them are bound to clash together and have a big brawl. That's just human nature. War is just part of nature. Alright? But we go to war to protect those who cannot protect themselves. And anyone, and it's kind of funny, we'll spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on frickin' Taco Bell commercials when we can't even give the veterans who don't even know when their next meal, where their next meal is coming from, a little bit of money to help get back on their feet. Or put a little more research into post-traumatic stress disorder. Or help those that have been exposed to chemical warfare who have lost arms and legs due to all these infections due to being exposed to hazardous chemicals just because they were giving their lives on the line to protect a bunch of fucktards that are going to denounce, are going to freaking say, oh, war is bad, the military is bad, anyone who's in the military is a bad person. I think that's fucking ridiculous. And if you're one of those people that denounce the military, I hope that, a freaking military person just comes up and beats the shit out of you for saying they're a bad person. Because, they're out there giving their lives on the line for you, and that's how you thank them. You really need if you are one of those that say, that say everybody hates, that doesn't support the troops, you really need a fucking reality check, because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't even probably be alive. Because some country could easily just fucking invade us. If it wasn't for the military, some other country with more support for their military would easily invade us and pretty much wipe us off the face of the earth. So next time you see a fucking veteran, you better look him in the eye and say, I appreciate your service. Because anytime I see a veteran, that's what I do. I come from basically a military family. My mom and dad weren't in the military. My granddad was. He was a pilot for the United States Navy. He was a flight instructor. Taught people how to fly instrument only. I have had uncles in the Navy. I had one in the Marine Corps. Did a tour in Iraq and Afghanistan. I've got friends. I got a friend in the Marine Corps. He's in Afghanistan right now. I have a friend in the Air Force. He just got back from it. Or actually, no. He's not a friend. He's actually my cousin by technicalities. He's in the Air Force right now. He just got back from Afghanistan. I've got plenty of friends and family in the military. And I appreciate each and every one of them for their service for this country. For them laying their lives on the line to protect this great nation from being invaded by others. If it wasn't for our military, there would be no America. So if you're one of those that doesn't support the troops, fuck you. With that said, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope you guys really get a sense of what I'm trying to say. And if you support the troops, I support you. And, you know, God bless the troops. God bless America. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.